Hey guys, what is going on? It's me, King Saswell here, and today I've got an awesome new video for you guys. It's actually going to be my breakdown video of the brand new Apocalypse trailer we just got about an hour ago. And it's coming out tomorrow, guys, so this is pretty short notice, just before the map pack launches tomorrow. But we got a couple of screenshots and, of course, gameplay of the new Origins map, and that's what I'm going to be covering today. Not really covering the multiplayer maps because, not so much you need to really uncover about them. But anyway, let's jump into the video. So the first picture we have here, which give me a second, guys. Alright, so the first frame we have here, this is the first bit of Origins gameplay we got. Now this is a very confusing thing because you see here we've got the giant robot in the background, some sort of red kind of mist thing going around. I have no idea what that could be. And then also we got the guy who's carrying an MP40, which is a gun, but he looks like a zombie. So this makes me think that there is going to be some sort of disguise mode which we're going to be able to have in Origins, which is a little bit weird because we did talk about in one of the uh so what's it called, achievements for the map. One of them says that you can gain something by eating zombie blood. So I'm thinking maybe one of the side effects of having zombie blood is that you actually start to look like a zombie, maybe for a certain amount of time or something. So maybe a minute you look like a zombie, because as you can see here, the person you are playing as clearly looks like a zombie. And we can move on, and another cool thing is that we can now see that the MP40 is definitely returning as a weapon, which is really amazing. I absolutely love the MP40 in Call of Duty Black Ops, and I'm really happy that's returning. Also, of course, we've got one of the big robots. We think there's three altogether, but can't really tell. But anyway, moving on here, we're now going to move on to the next scene. Now this just shows some zombies on the spikes. This is the first main bit, and we get a kind of zoom out of part of the map. As we know, it's quite a big map. And then of course it says Origins on screen, and then right here, this I'm assuming is going to be near the start room, because you can see they're inside. They're not outside in the trenches, they're kind of inside a little bunker place. And something I've noted is that there's a little thing on the table on the side there. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it looked like it could be something important. Not completely sure. And then we move on, and then now outside. And actually, if I just quickly move back here, you can see it says workshop right there. So that's a very important thing, because we do think that you're going to be able to build stuff on this map, definitely. And one of the buildables, I think, is going to be the elemental stars, which is actually shown in this trailer here. Of course, we can also see one of them has the starting pistol there, who's playing Takio, and I think that's Richt over in the background, who has the Galil, I believe. So those are the weapons we're going to be able to get before we come outside, if this is the place before we go outside. Then it shows them coming up through the trenches, a couple of zombies, and actually if I try to zoom in on that sign back there, can't really tell what it says, but it says something for, can't really tell very well. And then we move on, they're walking around, trying to take as many possible. And here in the background, something important is definitely going on. You can see there's some sort of electricity flowing around in a circle. Not sure why, behind Richter in there. And then, of course, here we can see the box is returning, and it looks like a kind of light blue. It looks similar to normal, but I'd say it looks kind of lighter. You can see this behind Nikolai here, and of course, he also has the fully automatic shotgun, which we've seen in many of the other zombie maps, the M1216, I believe it's called. And here we have Dempsey. I believe he's using the hammer, and then here, this is the first place where we get to see the new tank. Now the tank is a new feature that's coming as part of Origins. It's like the bus of Transit, although it's a tank, and it takes you around the map and you can defend it. I'm not sure if you can upgrade it like the bus, but as you can see, we get some gameplay of what exactly it's going to look like. It doesn't look like there's anyone driving it though, that's the funny thing. It looks like it's kind of driving by itself, and it takes you around the map, and here we can just kind of see over the people are just shooting the zombies at the back. Another electricity thing in the background there. Moving on, the zombies are jumping and stuff, and this is back in one of the trench areas. Here, this looks like a kind of old abandoned church, and I think Nikolai here is using the new LMG in the weapon, which is the MG08. That is one of the new weapons, as you can see, it's showing it right here. This is definitely the new weapon. The MG08 is a new light machine gun, which is coming as part of Origins. There's another pistol, which is, of course, the new starting pistol, and it then shows him using it again. And then here, this is probably one of the most important bits of the map, because here we see them using their elemental stars. There are all four of them standing together. It's just you can't see one of them because, well, they're behind where the camera is, but you can see they all have their own kind of elemental stars, which is very interesting. And then here you can see one of them's in action. So one of them is going to be ice, so it kind of freezes the zombies, it looks as though. I'm wondering if maybe they explode after they're frozen, you shoot them. But it's definitely very interesting there. Here we see the electricity kind of one, which I believe is Richtofen using. Now, I'm not sure if it matters which character you play as. And then here we see a fire one. Definitely think that's going to be a very good one. And then here you can see all four of them again shooting their different things. There's a purple one there, I think that's lightning. You can see the ice, and of course you can also see the fire. Okay guys, so moving on here, just give me a second to readjust this. So we can see them all using their different things. I think one of them might actually be wind, the other one we haven't talked about. So you can see the lightning, the fire, and the wind there, I believe. Yes, that one's ice, and the other one, I believe, is wind. That's pretty cool. And here we see what I think is the new zombie boss. So it's not as big as the giant robots, but as you can see, he kind of flies into the map, and it's a zombie like inside a kind of suit, as you can see here. This is what we've seen on previous trailers. It's just they've never showed a zoomed out shot of what he looks like. I don't think he shoots you so much. I think he just chases you around the map, kind of like Brutus did in Mob of the Dead. As you can see here, the guys are using the elemental staffs to take him out. So I'm wondering if that's maybe the only way to take him out. I'm sure you should be able to take him out with bullets, and then they just keep shooting their staffs at him, and then he